After an intense week on The Bold and the Beautiful, this week's spoilers hint at more incoming drama. Luna's pregnancy news is taking a huge toll on Will and Electra's relationship. Meanwhile, Deacon struggles to believe that Sheila has been hiding Luna's secret from him. Additionally, the show is setting the stage for new storylines, hinting at possible new relationships. Here are the spoilers for this week's The Bold and the Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers preview for what happens this week. Monday, September 29th. Will and Electra are struggling to come to terms with the news of Luna's pregnancy. This might not be something that they'll ever get used to. Elsewhere, Sheila is worried about her marriage after how furious Deacon was after finding the truth about Luna. Furthermore, this could be setting up for a possible new love interest for Deacon. Tuesday, September 30th. Beth and Liam spend some quality time together, practicing their father-daughter dance moves. Meanwhile, Hope is struggling to keep her feelings for Liam at bay while trying to fulfill her commitment to Carter. Eric, Ridge, Brooke, Carter, and Daphne visit the Forrester showroom to look at the new fashion collection. Wednesday, October 1st. As per The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Hope confides in Brooke about her feelings towards Liam. Ridge expresses his love for Brooke and approves of a new fashion line. Meanwhile, Hope remembers her time with Liam from the rooftop, an important moment in their relationship. Thursday, October 2nd. Carter is super excited to marry Hope, but given Hope's feelings for Liam, the possibility of their marriage might not hold for long. On the other hand, Hope is heading to attend the father-daughter dance session, while Daphne is reliving the moments showcasing Carter's sweet behavior. Friday, October 3rd. Katie finally updates Ridge and Brooke about Luna still being alive. Meanwhile, Lee is angry about putting her career at risk when she helped Luna, who turned out to be very ungrateful. Finally, the tension between Will and Electra doesn't seem to end. To see how it all turns out, tune in to The Bold and the Beautiful this week. As another week dawns on The Bold and the Beautiful, fans are eager to learn about this week's spoilers for the show. After a dramatic shift in relationships and a reveal of a ghost from the past, viewers want to know where their favorite character's storyline is headed this week. So, here is a preview for this week's The Bold and the Beautiful, September 15th to 19th, 2025. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers preview for what happens this week. Last week on The Bold and the Beautiful, hearts were broken as Ridge Forrester not only broke up with Taylor Hayes, but remarried Brooke Logan on the same day. This had everyone shocked. Thomas Forrester was furious over his mother's heartbreak and blamed Brooke. He has vowed to stop them from hurting his mother ever again. Meanwhile, it was revealed that Luna Nozawa was still alive, which took Will Spencer by complete surprise. As per this week's spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna runs to Remy Price, begging him to hide her. She says she needs more time to build a life with Will. Meanwhile, Luna is confronted by Will and his parents, Bill Spencer Jr. and Katie Logan. While they confront her, Luna's biggest problem comes from Grandma Lee. She pounces on Luna, chokes her, and says, "You're evil, evil." Meanwhile, Ridge and Brooke waste no time in getting married. They get married right there at the Forrester office. They even invite Eric Forrester and Donna Logan Forrester to give them the news. After learning about it, Eric gives his blessing, stating that Ridge did the right thing by following his heart. Elsewhere, Brooke also tells Donna and Daphne Rose about what just happened. When Thomas hears the news, he becomes furious. But first, he talks to his mother to support her. While Taylor promises that she'll be fine, Thomas might not. He blames it all on Brooke, which is much easier than blaming his father for his mother's heartbreak. At the end of this week's episode, Thomas confronts Brooke and says, "You are never going to hurt my mother or my family again." What Thomas has on his mind is yet to be seen. For the first time, The Bold and the Beautiful is collaborating with Beyond the Gates, blending the daytime drama. Thorsten Kaye's character, Ridge Forrester, will be making this significant transition, creating an unexpected crossover that has fans excited about the implications for both series. Here is all the information you require regarding The Bold and the Beautiful's crossover with Beyond the Gates. Thorsten Kaye's Ridge becomes the first bold and beautiful character to cross over to Beyond the Gates. According to Entertainment Weekly, CBS is stirring things up with an unexpected crossover event. Thorsten Kaye, who portrays the fictional Ridge Forrester, one of the most recognizable characters from The Bold and Hold On to Your Seats, Forrester Creations loyalists, because the final week of September is poised to detonate every lingering secret and simmering conflict in Los Angeles. The fallout from Hope's confession and Steffi's vengeful declaration of war will ripple through every corner of the canvas, leaving no relationship unscathed. This isn't just a week of drama, it's a reckoning. As alliances are tested and new battle lines are drawn, the very foundations of the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer dynasties will be shaken to their core. Prepare for emotional confrontations, shocking strategic moves, and a cliffhanger that will leave the fandom gasping for air until Monday. Hope's solitary confinement, the weight of a single choice. At the heart of the storm, we find Hope Logan, a woman utterly isolated by the consequences of her own raw honesty. Her confession to Thomas and subsequent admission to Steffi were not calculated moves. They were the desperate unburdening of a soul that could no longer carry the weight of its own contradictions. But in the cold light of day, the consequences are proving to be a solitary prison. This week, Hope will find that her freedom has come at a devastating cost. The man she rejected, Liam Spencer, is looking at her with a mixture of heartbreak and utter incomprehension. The man she chose, Thomas Forrester, is now a pariah because of his association with her, his professional life in tatters. And her most formidable adversary, Steffi Forrester, now holds the ultimate weapon over her, the truth. Spoilers indicate that Hope will spend much of the week in a state of profound regret and fear. She will grapple with the terrifying reality that she may have lost everything: her marriage, her family stability, and her standing at the company, for a moment of passion that has now been weaponized against her. Expect poignant, solitary scenes of Hope in the cabin, staring at photos of Beth and Douglas, wondering if her pursuit of personal desire has irrevocably fractured the world she worked so hard to build. Her mother, Brooke, will be her only lifeline, but even Brooke's unwavering support may not be enough to shield Hope from the corporate and personal tsunami Steffi is about to unleash. Hope's journey this week is a tragic exploration of what happens when the heart's truth becomes the world's ammunition. Steffi's crusade: justice or jihad? Meanwhile, in the CEO office at Forrester Creations, Steffi Forrester is not merely planning a counterattack. She is preparing a scorched earth campaign. For her, this is not about business rivalry or personal dislike. This is a moral crusade to purge the company and her family of what she sees as a toxic and dangerous influence. Hope Logan. Steffi's conviction is ironclad. She believes, with every fiber of her being, that Hope is a destructive force who used and discarded her brother, shattered Liam's heart, and now poses an active threat to the stability of Forrester Creations. Her decision to fire Thomas was a brutal but necessary act of triage, cutting off a limb to save the body. And that body is the family legacy. This week, Steffi will move from decision to action. She will formally and publicly announce Thomas's termination, framing it as a necessary step to uphold the company's integrity. But her real target remains Hope. Spoilers tease that Steffi will begin marshaling her forces. She will have a pivotal meeting with Ridge, laying out the unassailable logic of her position. She will appeal to his sense of legacy, his love for his children, and his duty to protect the family name from scandal. Ridge, ever the pendulum, will find himself swayed by Steffi's passionate, well-argued case.